Hi, Aries, and welcome to your April energy reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement, baby. You like it, I love it. Or if you being nosy and peeking in on the Aries, hi, how are you? And also, in the description box below, y'all, this has just been happening nonstop, so I'm just going to keep flowing with it. In the description box below, you can find how to book a personal reading with me and how to make a love donation to this channel if you feel so moved. And my Instagram information, I go live over there. I was actually just live over there earlier today. We have a good time. We catch a word. Come over there and check us out. And I also do daily card pulls to calibrate our days for magic and success. So without further ado, Aries, happy birthday to all my Aries. This is your month. We in your season, okay? And let's get this word. So, and before I hit the bell, like this video, y'all. Share it out and subscribe, because 80-something% of y'all are watching, but you're not subscribed. And if you're not subscribed and you didn't hit that notification bell, then how you gonna know when I post for you, boo? Okay, Aries, don't do me like that, baby. Hit that subscribe button. And so without further ado, let's get into it. And receive that. So Aries, what I got for you, what I saw, it looked like a little, like a cliff, right? And there was this bright point of light shining on it. Like that's your goal that you're envisioning. And it's like right at the edge, right on the precipice, on the edge of a cliff, right? And maybe you're feeling like, oh, I got to get all the way up there. I have all of these things in front of me that I have to do and get to get to that beautiful, bright, shining light that is the goal, right? And maybe you feel like on the way up, you know, the boulders are tumbling down, like it's one thing after the other nonstop, like what the F, what the F, what the F. And this can show up in different forms, like unexpected change of plans that completely re-navigate a plan that you had for your life, right? It could be and that comes to us in all different forms. Maybe your company is undergoing massive change or change in ownership. Maybe you know, you're changing career paths. Maybe something's going in a different way than you planned in terms of your a moving situation you wanted to manifest. Or it just feels like what I'm getting is like a wrench in the plans, but the plan is still laid. So right now, these little wrenches that keep popping up in your plans are seemingly showing up like, oh man, it just keeps putting me further from my goal, or oh, I still have all the way up there to get, but the goal is there, the plan is laid, the path is there for you. And so this month, Aries, in your season, in your energy, I need to move, I need to go, I gotta create, I'm very passionate, I'm go, I could get rah with it if it gets like that. All of those things are coming to a head at once, and what's happening below is for you to, it's actually to help you get there, okay? It's actually trying to help you master maybe utilizing the breath work, not after the fact when you're like, oh yeah, you know what, I need to just do that. That needs to happen maybe right in the moment of stress and contrast or conflict, or having some sort of like, oh, that just came out of left field sort of thing. Now, you know, it's funny, my best friend who's an Aries is texting me now. So let me actually start to get into it, because I do want to get back to her, okay? And so, yeah, Aries. I didn't even really decide on what decks I was going to use. Usually I'll meditate on it and then I'll pick the decks that I'll end up using. But something in me, Spirit was just like, you need to just go with the flow today. And I think that's the message for you, Aries, is like, This is the new year, and new beginnings are bumpy sometimes, right? And so it's just about weathering the storm of this initial big power change or whatever, this big powerful change that's happening in your life. And you have to remember that there's so much energy going on right now. There's so much things happening. Look, we 5 minutes in and I didn't even pull a card, but it's good because these are all these channeled uploads that I keep getting. And well, I love it, but that this is how much energy is surrounding you. So I feel you, Aries. I get it, because I feel all of this stuff that might be in between you and the thing that's shining and glimmering and feeling out of reach, and it's not. You have your energy coming up. This is the Emperor. Okay, it says the Authority card, right? So this is you, and I think that this is going to be like the thing you stand on this month, Aries, right? I don't care who it is with, a family member, your child, your parent, your coworker, your boss. This is the energy you're standing in terms of how you're about to approach this month, approach your season, approach your next move. Is from this space of authority. Like, now this is the time to get very clear about your boundaries and get very clear about what you want your foundational efforts to look like, what you want your foundation to be built upon, because now you're really seeing, Aries, like, what I know how to make a foundation and build something pristine on top of it. But when I sometimes have to come into collaboration with others, I have a set standard that I expect, and when it's not there, I'm gonna get fired up. Or I'm a very overly caring, sometimes I overgive person because I'm a doer. Like, what is the problem? Let's just fix it. But sometimes when it's our own problem, and this just goes for anybody, but also of you, Aries, is that you can be like, well, but I'm not going to deal with my stuff, right? Like, that could wait. I'm going to expend myself and exhaust myself, and either I'm working too hard to build this foundation, or whatever the thing is, right? Like, however it shows up for you, it's telling you that this is the time to start setting some clear boundaries. This is the time to stand firm in what it is you're trying to create and manifest, because it has to be clear, right? Because things are manifesting so clearly that if you are vague about something, or if you are just haphazard and attracting by default, or just accepting whatever bare minimum somebody in your life or a situation in your life or the company that you work for, just accepting whatever they feel like giving you, right? If it's in a relationship with a family member, with a friend, and you feel like they're not showing up in their best, or you are getting attacked, you know that snap, crackle, pop energy that's within you. But I think also this time has been quite taxing and exhausting. It's like, I don't have all that to exert, baby. But I also want you to know that you are going to have to muster up at least enough to make very clear and verbally your boundaries this month, Aries, because a lot is changing, a lot is moving, a lot is coming into focus and into clarity. And with that clarity comes the need to make new decisions and make adjustments. So what I'll say is, I think this is the word for your month, Aries, is like, make adjustments as needed, right? Every time that something comes up that's not rocking with how you need things to operate for you to have a healthy, smooth sailing forward, it's time to start drawing some very clear boundaries. Like, okay, well, I'm not available for that. Okay, well, you are absolutely entitled to your I amness and your expression of that, but you are not free to unload and unleash and project onto me, right? Or what you're not allowed to do is just bombard my boundaries with the comforts of your own boundaries, right? Like, if we can't find this middle ground, then please go that way and I must go this way, right? And you have the universe card, which is the world. This is the cycle wrap-ups and completion. You have the 21 card, which breaks down to 3. So this is all about like harmony, celebration, birth of new things, new chapters. Maybe you are giving birth, right? But it's telling you that this is the reason why you need this energy, so that you can freely tap into this, so that you can freely let go and let the cycles wrap up and complete, or let things run their course, or end an old way of thinking or behaving, or what you're allowing. It's time to just reassess and restructure the foundation. Okay. It also talks about, like, you know, that something in my ear, I think it was hair. It also talks about, like, you know, y'all are getting all major arcanas. What's going on, Aries? I love this. But look, it's the sun card. It's the light. This is your time to shine, to stand in your light, Aries. I think even with all of this stuff going on, I think you're standing firm in your own energy. I think you're starting to get your groove back in terms of, and like you'll see as the weeks unfold in this month, you are getting deeper into the reconstruction and the reshaping of the foundation that brings about endings and completions to the way you used to run. You know, it's like we tightening up the ship. You know, we got to get things in order, and you're doing all of those things to assist your highest good, so that you may continue to show up in that very Aries-like energy, to show up and assist other people, right? And that this is saying that you're blessed and highly favored. This is a yes card. This is saying this is something. Didn't I say that it's like something you're reaching for? A light, like a pointed light. I'm just trying to tell y'all that this is you still reaching, even while the walls are crumbling around you, and you're like, yeah, because the old construct has to go, Aries. It doesn't serve you anymore. And so you're over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, who's sticking around for that? I love this. Heart chakra. You have the heart chakra card. This is all about I love, right? What does that, what is going on in your heart chakra? And all of these things are happening. Another 4 card. So here we go. 44 is telling you that this is why you get firm like this. All of this is a space of being firm in your love of yourself, being firm in your, because I love you, my love, I'm giving you another opportunity to be in my life. I'm just telling you where my new boundaries are. And it's out of love and respect for our connection, whether this is your job, your man, your girl, your whoever, your cousin, your friend, your mom, your pops, your grandparents, your cousins, whoever you need to like be like, this dynamic is not working. And because I love myself, and because I do have something invested in this energetic exchange, I must stand firm. I must stand firm on this new way, on this new beacon of light. And yes, absolutely be respectful, especially when you're talking to your elders. Don't be trying to pop crazy at your grandma. Get popped back. What I'm saying is like standing firm on, I said what I said. You will see the lightning in your heart chakra when you're honoring your own boundaries. You're telling you can trust you with you. And you see this, there's something about an addiction to an old way of being, an old life, an old pattern of behavior, old choices that you're bringing into completion, right? Don't you see again, reaching for it? See how this is the key of liberation, but it's like something keeps trying to pull you back to the temptation. But this key is actually going to free you. Look at that cosmic energy here and that heart, okay, with that heart chakra energy, but it's wrapped up in all of this old, yucky energy. And when I say yucky, I'm just talking about old patterns and dynamics that are outmoded, outdated, and ain't working for you. And I feel like you're getting it in quicker time, Aries, to just be finished with the things that are not working for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings. So this is telling you like, that's the Fool card, that you are about to embark on a new journey. And in that card, she's alone, right? So this is about the journey of the self. And once you're ready to take that leap of faith with yourself, Aries, well, look what we have here. This is the Lovers card, 6, harmony, right? This is like, look how their palms are lit up green from this heart chakra energy. But you only get to experience this on the other side of this discipline. This is about discipline, strategy, and really moving from a facts over feelings place. Now, I know that sounds funny coming up with the heart chakra energy here, but it's to say it all goes together, all things in moderation, all things in balance, right? And that's what I really want to say. All things in balance. It's good to have a beautiful, fiery, passionate love, y'all. I know. But that can't be all there is, because that's not all there is. And I'm talking about even if it's just like so fiery and passionate about this new business venture in the beginning, and then the passion is not going to be enough. The discipline is going to have to show up so that there is love in self-discipline. That is almost the highest form of self-love you can master here in this physical plane, is self-discipline, because it teaches you how to not only treat yourself, but how to treat other people, to be disciplined in your growth, not disciplined in a way that makes you stuck on your own opinion, and I don't want to hear shit about nothing else that anybody else got going on or what their opinion about it is. We all need information to grow. Let's invite in the information and get that heart chakra thing, because then that's when you manifest compatible people, the compatible job, the compatible co-workers, or the compatible new business with the compatible employees, with the compatible clients. Like, this is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the good stuff. That's the stuff we trying to get. Look at this, Aries. You better come get this word. Foundation and achievements. And isn't that all I've been saying? And here comes another 4. Here's another 4. This is the 4 of Wands. This is about happy marriages, happy home life, content home life. You see the rainbow? The rainbow is indicating that there was a storm. You see how at the bottom it's kind of weathered and dusty, and you can't really see any color, any real clear picture. And as it raises the frequency, the picture becomes sharper and clearer. You can't see it too well here. Maybe you can, like when I do that. But this is embarking on a journey together. This is about your community, your people in your household, right? And more so about your people in your household. This is very much so pertaining to that foundation that you're building in your house. So who's there, right? And how are you interacting with them? And what do you need from them? And what do they need from you? And where can you guys find a happy medium, excuse me, and a happy, Goldilocks zone, right? Where everything is harmonious and has the potential for growth and life and abundance and lusciousness, right? Like, where's that at? And you have to know when to leave when those things are just not what's on the menu. Like, it's not on the menu today. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll go elsewhere, right? And it doesn't happen that simply all the time, but there is a need for this momentum, and it's happening on purpose by the Creator to help you continue to co-create the life you say you want. All these things are coming to bring you what you said you wanted. It says moving on. This is the 6 of Swords. So this is about moving forward from a time of difficulty, a time of stress. Okay, this was at the bottom of the deck. Maybe moving on from heartbreak. This says heartache and loss, right? Maybe something was very disappointing. Maybe you had a fallout with somebody. Maybe someone's disappointing you. Maybe you're just upset with yourself or circumstances, right? Maybe your job, you're just having a shitty time there right now. Whatever it looks like, it's telling you that you're still moving beyond that, right? That you still got time to change this thing around, that you are moving out of that autumny, the dead leaves sort of season, and you're going into this new chapter of rebirth, of new life, of a new chapter. And that's why that cycle ends up, those cycle wrap-ups and completions are happening, because after the storm comes the rainbow. After everything clears and the clouds clear, comes your come up. You know what I'm saying? Comes the things that you're waiting on, that you're hoping for, Yes, Aries, yes. Hang on a second. Because there's choices and decisions that are going to require your full attention right now. You have cross, destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, ashe, trials. You see, it's in those trials that you have to listen even harder and pay attention more closely for divine guidance. It says necessity, right? Didn't I say all these things are happening on purpose? Like, this is a necessity. They're happening because they need to happen. conviction, sorrow, emotional loss, duty, crisis, fate, all the things we just said, right? But it's your faith that keeps you shining through. It's your hope. It's your certainty that you can't stop, won't stop, that I can always count on me, bet on me, show up for me, put my money on me. Okay. You are at a crossroads here. It says road, right? So you're on the road and now you're at a crossroad, Aries. Now you're starting to think, should I go left or should I go right? You know what it makes me think of? Those games that give you a choice. If you want to be like the bad character or the good character or the villain or the hero, whatever that thing is, right? But I feel like we're always greeted with those options in life, right? Where it's like, do you want to go this way? Yes or no? Do you want to go that way? Yes or no? And I think that you are at a place in your journey where you're having a choice, or you have multiple choices, because it says multiple choice. It says travel, free will, opportunity, weigh the options, decide, independent, road trip. So I really think this is about you needing to make a decision, that you are at the crossroads of something. See that number, the master number 22? We're also in a 22 year because we're mastering, and you know, this is a 6 year. So, you know, I said the Lover's card for me is going to be the card of this year. Like, this is what we're all trying to culminate, these happy relationships, these harmonious marriages, whether that's a marriage between you and your business, or you and your healing, or you and your romantic partner. This is something that you want for yourself. Whatever it looks like for you, Aries, you are trying to get there. This is what I feel like. You're really like, yo, fucking come hell or high water, I gotta get there by any means necessary. I just gotta get there. I just gotta keep going. I just gotta get there. You will. And take breaths in between that. You got bridge, communication, unite. So that's what I'm saying. I think there's going to be a lot of bridging the gaps, a lot of healing of hurts, mending of relationships, or just coming to the middle of the bridge and going, I just don't think this is working. I think I need to go this way, and I think you need to go that way, even if we have to collectively do things together. That could be at work. Like, yo, we used to chill hard, have lunch together. I just don't think that's working anymore. But I will always make sure the things I need to do, that those deadlines are met. Whatever that looks like. You know what I'm saying? It says connecting, integrate, share, collaboration. So again, right? For all those things that show up that you need to collaborate with, right? All those things, it's like, just take the breath and try to cross the bridge. And you might be the bridge that brings people together, that helps bring, how do I want to say? That helps bring about this energy of completion, this energy of like, let's put that to rest. Okay, guys, like, let's be done with that and move on, right? You might facilitate the healing, right? It says harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. I'm telling you, I don't care what's in your way, Aries, you're going to get there, okay? So hang in there, my loves, because I know it's real. It says whip, arguments, fighting, abusive, tense, painful, doing it again, snapped, over and over, kinky sex, anger, repetitive. What I'm feeling from this with y'all is that something's coming up that's rubbing you the wrong way, that's looking like something from before, and you're not fucking with it. But the thing about that is that you're still a different version of you, even if you're experiencing something similar. And so the thing showing up isn't necessarily pointing to, see, you messing up, you making the same decisions. It can be, but it's not the end of the story. It's not, okay, in the end. It's the little pause before you have to make the new choice, right? So these things can be coming up. You may be having arguments. You may be at odds with someone, right? Someone may not be showing up in their fullness for you, Aries, or maybe you're not in the best space, and so you're taking it out on other people. Whatever that looks like for you, I'm just saying that you see this mask, disguise, conceal, ego, projection. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is either you unloading and projecting onto someone else, or this is someone else unloading and projecting onto you, and you don't have to hold that, Aries. You don't. See, it says presentation, persona. A lot of things in this world are becoming very performative, right? And so it shows up at the office. Sometimes it shows up at your house. Sometimes it shows up in your different spaces and places you got to be in. And it's about returning to center and not allowing that to then take charge of the day. Right? And that ain't easy. Putting on a show. You might be having to wear a brave face in order to deal with all of these things that you are dealing with. All of these, all of this friction. But you also have coffin, death, loss, inactive, forgotten, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated. But these are the things that, like, I think this is like when we mentally begin to lose, and that's our opportunity to mentally transmute, transform, transcend that old pattern. Do you get what I'm saying? Something is being rebirthed here. Like I said, you're putting something to bed for like the absolute last time, Aries, because you know that it's impeding your growth. It's impeding your joy. It's bringing disharmony and dis-ease and disruption. And we don't have any more times for the disses. You can miss me with all those disses. I need stability, security. I need respect. I need loyalty. I need love. I need happiness. And I need to be showing up in this as well. You have woman, you or the querent, a person you know, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, feminine energy. This could be you, Aries, or this can be a female, a feminine, right, that you are dealing with that is bringing you this friction energy, right? Because look, it's touching bridge, which is about communication, right? The integrating of something, and also about arguments and things like that, right? Maybe you need to stand firm and stand your ground with a feminine, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you have snowflake, perfect, precise, coded, cold, handle carefully. See this? You need to handle this next chapter carefully, okay? For you and for all involved, Aries, because this is also your snap, crackle, pop season as well. And you can also, you know you, boo, and you know you could, I want you to try me, boo. I woke up today just hoping somebody would, and I'm so glad you came. It can really go there, but ask yourself, what does that get me on the other side, right? What am I getting and gaining and garnering from that? And what do I need to give up in order to make space for that? Like, am I releasing a lot of my own happiness to make space for this thing? Am I releasing a lot of my own peace and joy in order to accommodate this situation or this job or this person or this relationship, this friendship, this whatever? I don't care where it is, Aries. It's just like it needs to get cleared out so that you can have space, be centered to receive all the good you deserve, okay? It says design, gentle, fragile, unique. I think that this is about your new beginning. Like your new beginning is fragile, but it's also, this new beginning is fragile, but it's also so beautiful and so like tailored to what you asked for, and it will happen, but you gotta be okay with the process, baby. You can't be fighting with the process trying to get to the result, stomping your feet through the process the whole way. I know Aries want things like yesterday. I'm a fire sign, baby, so I get it. It's like, nope, I needed that yesterday. You could even the day before yesterday, baby. But is that serving us right now? Is that beneficial to me right now? Or do I need to get patient in the process and just stay present in the moment and then adjust accordingly? Because we have the elephant underneath that, and that's about the removal of the obstacles, right? It also says lucid dreams, so pay attention to your dreams. Gentle, right? Have your wits about you, okay? Stay on your P's and Q's, Aries, because this is a lot of fast-moving energy coming at you. It says powerful, wise, trust, telepathy, supportive, obstacles removed, okay? And you see the owl sees through the facade. I think things are becoming clearer to you. So now you know, I'm not available for that. No, thank you, right? And then you have wise, aware, observant, explore the unknown, knows what's going on. You know what's going on, Aries, okay? So it says stand alone, tower. Maybe you're feeling like, damn, I just got to do this on my own. Or damn, I just really got to rely on me. or damn, like da 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 da. But you have guidance. It says government and institutions, experience, hierarchy, legal systems, ego, toll, cooperations, Uridite, right? So it's like, this is about solid, again, it's just bringing it back to this very firm foundational energy, right? And so you are creating your new foundation, Aries. You are stabilizing this this new chapter. You're really gonna get rooted and dig your heels in and be like, no, actually, this is what's happening. And I wanted to end with an Archangel Michael card because I was telling people on my live today that I just feel like this season, like there's a lot of intense energy coming up. There's the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction that is all about purging and releasing that which no longer serves us. Like there is something very specific that needs releasing from our lives, right? Whether it's just a dynamic we have going on with a loved one or with a thing. It's not saying scrap the relationship with the loved one. It's saying scrap the way your relationship dynamic is happening, if it's not healthy, if it's not beneficial, if it's not working for you anymore, right? It's like, it's be okay to have those conversations, Aries, okay? And to stand your ground and honor yourself. And I feel like Archangel Michael, who's also a remover of obstacles, right? And brings about protection, also is this energy, this season's energy, that while we're undergoing so much change and all of these things, and we might be experiencing contrast along the way, that Source, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, you like it, I love it, you know, the archangels, that there is support, your ancestors, your Orisha, whatever it is you give it up to, those things are coming to help you, that you have divine assistance as well as physical assistance, and also that you can really rely on you. And that's a beautiful lesson to learn within these changing, sweeping things that are going on, is that, wow, well, you know what, at the very least, with all that shit that just got kicked up, at least I know for real, all day, every day, I got me. I got me. I can trust me with me. I can put my money on me. I can show up for me. I'm good. Okay? The card you got at the bottom, it says explore your options. Yo, do they say what I said or not? It says, dear God, thank God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, you like it, I love it. You know it, baby. Thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. I love that. Please guide me to the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. Ashe. And that was the bottom of the deck, okay? Come on now. And then the card that flipped out for you, Aries, come scoot the hell in. Positive thoughts create positive results. So if it's looking crazy for you right now, know that this is the most powerful thing ever, ever, ever in this realm. This is everything. Okay? Get your mind on a positive scale, because things are manifesting rapidly, and what you focus on is going to expand rapidly. It says, divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. Ashe. Oh my goodness. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Ashe. I love that we're ending it on that, Aries, for you. And look, trailing behind the angel, all of this beautiful energy, all that rainbow energy of moving past the storm, Aries, that the storm is going to clear, and what is left will not be wreckage, but will be the beautiful foundation that you committed to and stood your ground on. I'm so happy for you, Aries. I'm so happy that we're leaving it on that note. I'm wishing you so well. I love that for you. You have a happy, happy April, okay? And know that when that energy gets intense, especially on the 8th, and then it reaches its peak on the 12th, 4/12 is a very big day. It's also my Lilybeth's Divinity Life's birthday. Ow. Happy birthday. And she's an Aries, right? So happy birthday to Lilybeth's Divinity Life when her birthday comes up, right? but that's also such a huge, big day, and that this month got kicked off with a new moon in your sign, Aries. I'm telling you right now, if there was ever a time to get back to center, to get your mojo back, to get your groove back, Stella, to get back into your alignment and go, no. It might be getting crazy out there, but one thing I cannot allow to happen is for it to get crazy in here and in here. Oh no, let me hold myself, because I got this, because I always got this, because I've always done it and I'm always going to do it. And through the help of source energy, I will co-create and manifest anything. And because I know that I am due diligent in my diligence, ain't nothing I can't do, baby. Who gon' check me, boo? Ashe. We seal it down. I love y'all. I'm wishing you such a great, happy April, Aries. Please let me know in the comments how this reading resonated, how your April is unfolding. And with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, Aries. You are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Aries, baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later. Let's clear it out. Ashe.